Hey, honey. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Good. I'm trying to let me get that straight. Uh, scale. I was blah, 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 blah. Let me see. Hey, honey. Let me push this back some. I don't want to take that off the table. Good morning. Okay. Wi-Fi, good, good. Let me turn it off. Good morning. How you doing? Howdy, everybody. Look, y'all like how I put that accent in there. You like that? Your girl got talent. Look, I might get a job acting, right? I might get a job out. How you doing? I'm already a little country. Thank you, boo. How you doing? Good morning to... No, let me correct myself. Well, you know what? It's morning somewhere. We're going to go with that. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go with that, honey. It's morning something. Howdy, everybody. How you doing? That's right. Y'all already called me country anyway. You already called me country anyway. So I just went on with it and worked it on out. You know what? I am so glad at my age I can make my own self laugh. That's the problem. Some people can't do stuff to make their own self laugh. I can make my own self laugh. I can go eat by myself. I can go out by myself. I can go to the store by myself. You know what? That's a plus, right? That's a plus. How you doing? It is day 15. I know. Put it in the comments. I did not go live yesterday. I didn't. You know what? Every time I turned around, it was something. I was trying to do something. I couldn't make it. But now, today, I got to make up for it. I am day 15 into going live. Okay? It is a journey. Guess what? This is a job. It's a job. Good. How you doing? I know. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good afternoon. What? After 3 o'clock is good evening. After 5 o'clock is good evening. And till then, it's good afternoon. We're going to go with that. Okay? In fact, let's do everything. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. And if I don't see you no more, good night. All right? I am SheilagreenHall, a lupus warrior. Every day, I have to give myself energy. Y'all seen that dude? I don't know his real name, and I wish I did. But it's the hype me. It's like hype me up every day. If you living with something, you going through something, you gotta hype yourself up. You got to hype yourself up. Okay, I love that song. I love the fact that he's doing it and he's doing it every day. That's a commitment, and that just shows you how you got to be committed to whatever you're doing. He's taking it to another level. That's what he did. He took it to another level. And that's the same thing you have to do on your social media journey is hype yourself up. Hype yourself up, honey. I can't even lift my leg up unless I'm in a chair. But your girl used to could do it. I used to do it. But not now. Grandma can't do it now, baby. Grandma can't do it now. I would love to do that Nicki Minaj challenge where everybody's sitting with the one leg. Not right now, baby. I ain't doing no battles or nothing right now. Everybody's sitting with the one leg. Let me, where my little, sitting with the one leg. Back in the day, Grandma could hit it. Grandma would have hit that with the 4-inch heels, honey. I was thinking about how could I do it and just block the chair out or something. Grandma could hit that 4-inch heel sitting on a leg. But I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare right now. I wouldn't even embarrass myself right now. But if I could do it away, if some kind of way I could do AI to make it look like I would, I could, I should, you know. Thank you, baby. It's a great day to be alive. Okay? It is a great day to be alive. You know how many people wish they was alive? You know how many people wish they had another opportunity to do what we're doing? Whether you're doing the right thing or the wrong thing, you here doing something, right? I wish I could see the words a little bit better, but I can't. But I don't even know if I got it out. I am SheilagreenHall, a lupus warrior, and I'm here to entertain you a little bit, to tell you a little bit about what I'm doing, to educate you a little bit about what I'm doing, to hype you up a little bit, and hopefully y'all will hype me up. Keep tapping that screen for me. Keep coming in there, bringing them thumbs up for me. Keep leaving a comment. Let me know where you are at, where you're from. If you're at work, you're at home, you eat lunch, brunch, whatever. Leave it in the comments. Get that going for me. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all, because y'all could be anywhere, but you chose to spend a couple of minutes for me. That's all I ask for, a couple of minutes. Come in, get your daily heartbeat. That's up there. Keep tapping that screen. Let's see, can we get up to 1,000? Hello, hello, hello. We got 31 people on live right here. Y'all give me that thumbs up. I appreciate it. I'm going to have to bring you a little close so I can read all these comments over here. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Okay? Let me see. I don't want that to fall. I don't want it to fall, honey. Let me see. Can I do it like this? There we go. Nope. That Samsung song good song. Let's see. Let's see what it's going to do. We're up at where. But you know what? I need some to read the comments. I need bifocals, because I have the glasses. What you see, long distance. What is that? Long distance. But I need the bifocals. Yes, it's a great. Exactly. I appreciate it. You home? How you doing, Carol? How you doing? I appreciate you coming in. Thank you. Yeah, farsighted. That's what it is. Hey, Teresa. How you doing? Look. Got it going on here. I appreciate you coming in. This is day 15 of me going live. I do a little bit of everything. I do the transitions. I do makeup. I make wigs. I do hair. Only thing it look like I don't do is clean up this room. That's what it look like I don't do. But I do a little bit of everything. Grandma been around for a little while. That's what we've been doing. I've been around a little bit longer than others. Some readers. Right. That's right. Because I don't need a bifocals. I could put on my readers. And you know what? I got a whole bunch of them. I bet you since I'm looking for one, I don't have it now, right? If I cleaned up, I would have had them, right? If I cleaned up this room, I would have had them. I don't know why I did not think about that, because I could put on the glasses just to read. I don't have to go get a new prescription. I don't know what I was thinking about. But you see how your mind work, your brain work. You have all these opportunities and things in front of you, but sometimes you just need a little bird to come in and say, you know what? Let me remind you of this. Sometimes you need a little bird to come in and say, let me help you. Thank you, Janet. Hello, Emily. I appreciate you so much. Hey, what is Big K? I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even want to downsize in my mind to try to figure out that. I don't even know what that is. What's going on over there? Hey, Emily. Hey, WS. Good morning, honey. Look, this is my way. I'm supposed to be saying howdy. Howdy, everybody. How you doing? I appreciate it. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. But look, on our journey, we are learning so much. We are learning how to interact with each other. Hey, Lucky Charms. How you doing, sweetie? We're learning how to interact again. That's what we need to do. We've been typing and texting and everything. We're learning how to communicate again. We're learning how, be a little patient. We're learning how, hey, sweetie, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. We're learning how to conversate with each other. We're learning how to talk to each other. We're learning how, you know what? We do need each other. We need each other to grow. Especially if you're self-employed. And if you don't know, being on social media, you're self-employed. You're self-employed. Is nobody going to do it unless you do it. You got to do it. You got to take the initiative. You have to push yourself sometimes. You go to your comments and they can hype you up, but you got to do it. You got to push that button. You got to get out your own way. You have to keep on telling yourself that I'm going to do it a little bit tomorrow, a little bit more tomorrow. You got to hype your own self up. Just like that hype me up dude. And one day he stuck his foot out there and he had to do it. Nowhere in the world anybody told that boy that he could dance, but that grown man that he could dance. But what did he do? He kept on doing it. People laughed at him. He kept on doing it. And look where he at. So many people know him. He's getting the calls to go to places, to perform to places. And that's the same thing you have to do. If this is your desire and you really want to get out here and you trying to think of different avenues to do, this is for you. This is for you. But guess what? It's going to come with some BS. It's going to come with some BS. You got to be able to get out here and do it and take the BS and stroll past the BS and be like, I ain't even worrying about it. Yeah, I ain't even want it. And right, he's promoting somebody. I wouldn't even notice the song if it wasn't for him. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even have noticed the song, honey. He really hyped it up. He did. And I appreciate it. And I appreciate it because it reminded me that sometimes you got to hype yourself up. You have to hype your own self up. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah. So that's what you got to do. If this is your social media, go. Excuse me, y'all. Because it is them lamps. Honey, grandma got to turn the fan on. I was about to burn. Oh, I should have had my glass of water right here. That's why I should have did. I need you to tap that screen so they know that I am not fake. What's up? What's up? What is that? Sometimes I can't even. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Nay. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Carol. Hey, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Yeah, but that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing. I made a commitment to go live every single day. So that's what I have to do. On that commitment of going live. Thank you, boo. I had to bring out my hat today. I think I'm going to just cut all my hair off and just lay it down. Because I do the wigs and stuff anyway. And I wear hats. But I think I'm going to just cut all my hair off. But thank you, sweetie. Yeah, I think pink is my color. I can do pink. Grandma can do pink. Yes. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, Susan. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Just keep tapping for me. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I don't even want to touch this because I don't want the phone to fall. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah, because I had to turn that fan on. Sometimes I'd be like, is it a hot flash or is it really, really hot in here? Like, my husband be cold. Excuse me. But I be hot. I be like, oh, I think I'm burning up. I'm sweating and everything. Hey, Day. How you doing, sweetie? Y'all come in. Tell me where you from. I am in VA, okay? That's where we at today. I want to start traveling a little bit and go outside, but it's so hot outside. The air conditioner would just overshadow, and I would be really yelling because I got a big mouth anyway, if y'all couldn't tell. So I know I'm extra, extra loud. I be trying to tone it down some. But yes, this is day 15. I missed yesterday, so I had to come on and give y'all a little extra hype today. It is Monday. Write your goals down and go after it. Write your goals down and go after it. Leave one thing in the comments that you would love to accomplish today. Not tomorrow, today. Now, of course, if you would, if you could be a millionaire today, it'll be in everybody's comments. But leave in the comments one thing you want to accomplish today. All right? Wilmington, Delaware. I used to go through Delaware a lot when we was when I was driving the tour buses, because we went to that little rest stop area. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate it. I like the way they spelled your name too. Thank you, sweetie. Hey, Dream. Hey, sending you kisses, boo. Sending you kisses, if that's my dream. Let me see. Is that my girl? Okay, yeah, because I got another dream that's going through dialysis. That's what she's doing. All right, sweetie. But I'm sending you some hugs too, sweetie. Thank you for coming through. Tap that screen for me. Tap it, tap, tap. I appreciate it. What we're doing today is talking about, I know. Look, having the water and not drinking it. Because, sometimes you can't even drink water on live, okay? Right. Yeah, I know you moving to Asia. I know you out there. Because you done said it too many times. I'm going to tell you, honey, I got to love on you here. Because I'm not getting on a plane going that far. I can't do it. Asia, I just can't do it. I'm just going to have to live that part of the dream through you. It's too long. It's too long. Yes. I know. You like to clean off your dresser? I know that's right. Leave in the comments one thing you would love to accomplish today. I'm going to go again. But the heads that I bought to try to put on the shelves for all these wigs, it was too big. You couldn't put the wig on the head and fit it in there. So I'm going to go see today, do they have some smaller heads that I can put the wigs on to fit on the shelves. So I know all the hats is not going to fit on there, but I'm going to see if they have some smaller heads for the wigs. So that's one thing I would love to accomplish today. Put in the comments one thing you would love to accomplish today. How you doing? I wish I could say your name, baby, but I do see Cynthia up in there and Mary. Their first name is, it's a tongue twister for me. Spend time with your kids and family. You want to do that today? Okay. You want to work out the schedule so you can fit that in, right? Get up. Oh, look, that's one thing you're going to do today, Marky. If you're going to get off the internet and get a job, Marky, you got to get right now. Bye-bye. You go ahead and do that so I can finish working over here because you got to go, baby. Yeah. That's what you want to do. Put one thing else in there you want to do today. Being present and blessing others. All right. I appreciate it. Hey, Joshua, how you doing? Thanks for coming through. I appreciate it. Leave one thing in the comments you want to accomplish today. Oh, research? That's what you're doing? All right. Okay. Thank you, Marky. Yep. I have collected 200 plants, and I would love to water them and pick up my math. 200 plants? But plants are is a part of life, and they put oxygen into the air. Okay, I could see that. Oh, 200 though. That's a whole lot, boo. I just try to keep the peace letters alive that I have. And you don't supposed to be able to kill a peace letter. Okay, good. Hey, sweetie, how you doing? Leave one thing in the comments that you want to accomplish today. Right now, I just need you to tap that screen, and I need to see those hearts going up. I appreciate it. That's the only thing about cutting the fan on. It make my eyes water. Thank you, baby. Right. I mean, a peace lily, it could be like it's on its last leg, and you water it, it comes back to life. It does come back to life. Okay, but it's like, then if you water it too much, then the leaves start turning a little brown, a little yellowish. Yes, it's supposed to be so easy. Right. Yours almost, right, right. Good morning, beautiful. How you doing? Well, good afternoon. This is day 15 of me going live. Okay, and it's a purpose. I want to meet people, so when I look into my comments, I know your name. I know your name. Oh, Doretha. Okay, I want to be able to know your name, say your name, because you come by so often. You give me the thumbs up. You tap the screen. I want to be able to see Lori. Thank you, sweetie. I want to be able to see Peggy. I want to know Teresa. Right, peace lilies do perk right back up. I was like, But you know what? And that's a story within itself. We used to live in the VCU area, and it was a flower shop there called Main Street Flower Shop. And one year, hey D, thank you, baby. Keep tapping the screen for me. I appreciate it. One year, my brother brought a plant. I don't know what it is, but like it grows real long, and before you know it, it fills up the basket, and you have to keep going in there and cutting a piece of that plant. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you, this was like 50 years ago. My grandma then passed and everything. And when I went to her house, you know what I did? I took a piece of that plant. I don't know what it's called, but it keeps growing, and then like a piece of it grows out, and you can reroot that plant, and another piece will keep going. So when I tell you this plant is over 50 years old, I still have a piece of it. That shows you. That shows you a part of your life. That's a part of life. If you keep on rooting it, and sprouting up some new leaves, you can keep growing. Okay? Everything is a lesson. Everything around you is a lesson. Hey, Brittany, how you doing, baby? Right. I don't know what it is. Everything is a lesson. And that plant, and next time I'm going to bring a piece in the room. But my grandma used to take a little snip. And my grandma was some kind of mad at my brother, because I think he paid like $80 for that plant. So you got to think about years ago, $80 was a lot of money, especially to your grandparents, that you spend on a plant. Okay, and my brother bought that plant, and it shows you what you remember in your life, and what examples you set, and the words that you speak are so important. And I remember that my grandma went off and told my brother off so bad, but 50 years later, I still have a piece of that plant that my brother took to my grandmother in my house right now. And I'm saying the same thing to you, especially when you have children, especially when you have young people around you. That little seed that you planting, that little piece of the plant that you leaving behind, that little story you're telling, that little goal that you have right now. Your goal is to be good on, hey Sherry, how you doing, baby? That goal of yours is to open your own business. That goal of yours is to buy your first home. That goal of yours is to be an influencer, be a content creator. That goal of yours is fashion. That goal of yours is to be a doctor. And that goal of yours to be a teacher. If you just take a piece and keep planning and go towards your goal. That's what a goal is. That little piece that you keep planting so you can go further. You can get a little bit more. You can grow a little bit more. Hey, good afternoon, baby. How you doing? That's what I did. Look, I kept on telling, I was like, I'm not going on social media. I'm not going to do all that talking. I'm going to just do my videos. And look at me talking. Look at me. And somebody planted that goal in me. Because I was like, I don't feel like doing that. I'm not going to do that. I did that years. I had my hair salon years ago. I had my shoe boutique years ago. I had a taxi cab company years ago, and I was feeding into the young people, trying to get them motivated, But at some point of the time, the motivator need motivation. Okay? Some point in time, the person that's strong, they need to be able to go feel weak a little bit, so somebody can boost them up. And that's the same thing. Sometimes you got to pat people on the back, but sometimes you got to pat yourself on the back. Sometimes you got to push yourself. Sometimes you got to feed that motivation into yourself. And that's what you got to do. When you click on that button and say, you know what, I'm going to go live. I'm going to do this. You got to click on that button and say, here I am, baby. I'm here. I'm getting ready to get started. Let's get the shenanigans going. Okay? That's my new thing in the morning. When I'm woke, my eyes is open. Let me start with the shenanigans right now. Let me get to going right now. Okay? Yeah, and sometimes it's not natural. You don't know how when somebody starts talking, it don't mean that they're not scared. Just because somebody do something don't mean they're not scared. Just because they keep pushing don't mean it's not hard. Don't mean they're not scared. Don't mean they even know what they're doing. But it was something in them that said, I got to do this today. It was something in them said, no more. I'm not waiting no more, honey. I'm not waiting no more. And I'm sure I'm not waiting on nobody. Okay? I'm not waiting anymore. I got to get it done. Because sometimes for a whole lot of people, when they look around, it's nobody there. You got your faith in God or your faith in whoever you believe in. But sometimes when you look behind you and you think you got a team pushing you, ain't nobody there. So what you going to do? Don't tell me you're going to stop. Don't tell me you want to stop because don't nobody believe in you. I know you're not going to stop. I know you're not going to give up, girl. Girl, I know you're not going to give up. I know you're going to keep on trying, right? I know you're going to try, right? I know, because you're scared. You're not going to try. Because nobody dared to tell you you could do it. You're not going to try. You're gonna still wait around for somebody when you don't even believe in yourself. You need to believe in yourself first. You can do it. Whatever that goal is, don't wait for somebody to do it for you. You do it. Keep going. You got to motivate yourself. You got to hype yourself up. You got to hype yourself up. Just to push that button sometime. Especially if you're on social media. Especially if you're in front of people. Anything. You could be doing public speaking. You could be doing, you got to do your first meeting. You got to, right. Motivating kids is difficult work. Exactly. And you forget about yourself until, my friend would say, just one nice thing to, exactly. Right. You got to inspire yourself. And then when you're inspiring yourself to do it, when you're pushing yourself to do it, you'll be surprised who's watching you. You won't see them, right? You ain't nobody back there. Ain't no, woo! Anybody here? Ain't nobody there. So what you want? You gonna give up? You gonna give up? Yeah, because I see on social media when I'm strolling. I do a lot of strolling. I do too much strolling. It be like, oh, ain't nobody there. Ain't nobody supporting me. Ain't nobody. What? Shut up. You do it. You do it. You might be the first in your family. You might be the first in your family. It's still people that is the first in their family to graduate high school in 2025. Let's be for real. If 2025, you still people hear people saying they're the first in their family to graduate high school. They're the first in their family to go to college. They're the first in their family to buy a home. They're the first, and let's be for real. If you want to be real for real, they're the first one in their family that didn't have a baby before they was 18. Okay? You still have people saying they are the first. So if this is your goal to go on social media, if this is your goal to go to social media, go ahead and be the first. Hey, baby. Hey, Gwinnett. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Right. Because people watching, that's the only thing about social media, though. People can be watching you from in the background. You could be inspired people you don't know. You planting seeds and you don't even know. Next thing you see some little flowers growing. Like, okay. You watering people and you don't even know. Okay. I made a choice to do that a long time ago. You know, I dropped out of high school, then I went back to high school, especially when I started having kids. I wanted to make sure that I could say I graduated from high school, I went to college, I went to beauty school, I went here. I wanted to be able to say those things. So I made a choice at a young age. I made a choice at a young age. I didn't want to drink. I didn't want to, get on no other stuff. I made a choice at a young age. I didn't want a bunch of kids. I never wanted 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 kids. I didn't. I just wanted a couple of kids, and that was it. I made that choice. You have to make choices in what direction you want to go in your life. And guess what? You have to live with the choices. You have to live with the choices that you make. And you have to work through it. You have to think about it. But it's your choice. You have to, that's what goes into promoting yourself. Excuse me, y'all. And I made those choices. Hey, Saint, thank you, baby. Thank you, Saint, for coming in. I appreciate it. I made those choices. So that is a choice. I see people keep on saying, you could tell somebody they're magnificent, they're excellent. They're excellent in what they do. You could tell somebody that you're the best. You could tell somebody they're beautiful. You could tell somebody you can do it. You could tell somebody that you are the one. You are the one. Oh, you could tell somebody, I love you. You could tell somebody all those things. But until they believe it, until they believe it, until they believe it, until they believe it. Hey, baby. Hey, Edith. Yep, until they believe it. Right. Right. Sometimes they got to hype themselves so much up. Even when they didn't believe it, they believe it. Some people really have to see things in front of them. But it's hard to believe in something you can't see until you do it. It's hard to believe. It is. I know it. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. It was hard for me. Yes. How you achieve? Yep. What you been using, baby? What color is your hair now? Yes. Rachel, what color is your hair? It's hard. Believing in yourself sometimes. Yes, doing things by yourself sometimes. Some people like the crutch. Okay? But what happened when the crutch break? What happened when the crutch is not there anymore? You gotta do it. You can do it. Okay? Keep tapping that screen for me. I appreciate it. Tap, tap, tap. Yes. Yes. And my grandma used to say that all the time. If you don't choose, the choice will be made for you. Yes. 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 But you know, wouldn't you want to try? Wouldn't you want to try to go after your goals? Wouldn't you want to try? Because then, like at the end of the year, thank you, baby. At the end of the year, you'll say, "Oh, I wish I did this, or I wish I did that." Why wouldn't you want to try so you know if it works? Yes, yes. Wouldn't you want? Thank you, Diana. Thank you, baby. Wouldn't you want to try? Wouldn't you want to try to go after your dreams? I am SheilagreenHall, a lupus warrior. And my goal is to go live on social media every single day for 30 days. I want to at the end of this 30 days, I want to go in my analytics and I want to be able to tell you for sure how do going live benefit your account. And I'll be able to tell you from what I have seen with my own account. If that answers your question, D. Right, right. User, you need a face card, baby. Whether it decline or not, I need a face card with that. Thank you, baby. Yes. You use 40 powder and 40 powder. What you use? 7 stages. You use 40 volume. You didn't use 40 powder. If you're trying to go blind, you didn't use 40 powder. You use a 40 volume. How long did you let it stay on? Did it turn yellow? Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Yes, going live, what you're doing is you're trying to find your community. Everybody's not going to like everything. Everybody is not going to like everything you say. But I love the fact that you can have conversation with people, and I love when you become an adult, when you become a big enough adult to say, I don't have to agree with you, but we still can have a conversation about it, right? Right, right. Yep. You want to be able to have a conversation with somebody. What if you're around somebody that agree with everything you say and do? That is boring, right? Is that right? That's boring. You don't want to be around somebody that agrees with everything you say and do. How can you even have a conversation? Everything will be like, you sure right. You right. Yeah. Everybody have an opinion. Everybody have a voice. How you use yours might be different from how I use mine, but everybody have an opinion. Everybody have a voice. You might not want to share your opinion on how you do it. Right. You might not want to share your opinion, but everybody has an opinion. That's why social media is $1 billion business, because it's supposed to be somebody out there. You're supposed to have people that would interact with you. It's a business that you need this interaction, right? You need this engagement. Thank you, AC. Thank you, baby. Thank you. This is $1 billion business, social media, right? Yes. And you can talk with anybody you from anywhere around the world. I guess they have Wi-Fi or something that can get on here from anywhere. You're reaching corners that you would never been able to walk to, never be able to get into. You're sitting down with people that you would never been able to go to their house for dinner. Okay? All right? Thank you, baby. Right. and having a good conversation with people with different opinions and different values. And no, they're not going to agree with you. And maybe no, you can't see where they coming from. But you can have a conversation with somebody without somebody getting mad and start cussing you out and all of this stuff. You know what I mean? You should be able, as old as we are, we all should be able to have a conversation without it becoming just crazy. Okay? And I said that for a reason. Okay? You can come in my live all you want to. The only thing I do is be respectful. Okay? That's one word that is known no matter where you at in this world, is respect. You can be respectful. Okay? I don't care what nationality you are. I don't care if you're a male or female. You can be respectful. Everybody should know that word. Okay? In any language. And I'm quite sure social media can translate it for you. Okay? Inglewood, California, in a house. You're a hairstylist for 43 years. All right. And my clients, oh, thank you, Michael. Or is that Michelle? Michael? Oh, you hear so much about Inglewood, California. That's one place I would like to go is Cali. Yet again, I'm going to have to take my time. I'm going to get there. I'm going to go every place. Hey, Sugar Ray, baby. Right. What? Hey, sweetie. Detroit. I've been to Detroit. I've been to Chicago, Detroit. I don't know. Where's the Hard Rock? Is that in Detroit? I've been there when I was driving the tour buses. Yeah, I did go there. I want to go to Las Vegas. I want to go to California. I want to go to New Orleans. Right. You only live one time. Well, I do. I want to go there. I've been. A lot of people want to go to Dubai and Jamaica and stuff. I don't even want to go to Mexico. Nothing. I do. I just. It's certain places I want to go. I can't tell you really why I want to go, but I do. I have traveled a lot, just not abroad. Like my sister, she's. I'm not even going to say she want to go. That's where she's going. She's the type of person. She said if she says it out loud, she's going. She already said 2 times she's going to Asia, so she's going. She's going to live. Yeah. Thank you, baby. You did the Wi-Fi. I tell you, I've been having trouble. I don't know, but you know what? I might have to start going to the library because their Wi-Fi is strong and there's no trees around there. For me, right here, I have a huge tree and we have a bunch of trees in the back. So the Wi-Fi keep on going out, in and out. The coast of California is breathtaking. I do, you know what? And I used to be an avid driver. I used to drive tour buses and I had a taxi cab company. But I don't like driving as much as I used to, but I would prefer to drive. And so I can stop and see and look and experience. So I would love to be able to take a road trip in a camper. Yeah, in a camper. So I can go to a rest stop and pull over and keep going. So I'm going to California, but when, I don't know. Yeah, when, I still don't know, but I'm going. You know, and that's what I want to do. And I don't want to fly. I really don't want to fly. I want the whole experience of the road trip. That's what I want to say. Yes, Reese. Go to Vegas in October because the weather is perfect. Nene, you graduated from the Navy in was it Chicago? Chicago, where it was freezing in January and we didn't even have the right clothes. I'm coming there to look cute and I couldn't even get out the building because it was so cute. Cold. Used to be right, Carol. All right. I love driving the tour buses. I did. I absolutely love driving the tour buses. And there was something else that I did scared. It was scared learning. It was scared going down a mountain for the first time. It was scared going to Florida because, hey, baby. Yeah, it was scared. What type do I got? What type of what, baby? Yes. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you, sweetie. Yes. Thank you, baby. Yeah, it was scared going down the mountains, and it was scary going um to Florida. That's because everybody scared me talking about don't go out the hotel because an alligator will get you. Or, I didn't know. I really didn't know. When you wasn't exposed to those type of things, you didn't know what to believe. And they used to get over on the people that, was green and we didn't know no better. Right? You going to California too for your 80th birthday? Yes, I have a nephew that went to college there and he decided to stay. So I'm definitely going. Yes. Diabetes? Yes. Well, for me, quick cash, um, for me, when they put me on prednisone, they said I had chemically induced diabetes. And I got off of prednisone. So what I think I'm gonna need to do is to go back and for them to check me because like today I don't know if I made that post over there, like from my ankles down my skin that turned like dark, and like um my feet feels like tingly, not pain like somebody hit me, but like tingly. Do I want to call it pain? I'm gonna just say uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. That's what it feels like today. Yeah. And look, that's not even in my schedule to be dealing with nothing like that. But I didn't have diabetes until I started taking prednisone. When I started taking prednisone, it was such high dosage that it threw me into diabetes. So then there was a fight in my body to fight with the prednisone. Then they giving me different medicine to try to keep down the numbers for the diabetes. But once I got off the prednisone, then everything started coming down. But my legs is like tingly. I don't even know if I can explain it like what they feeling like today. I have to tell you that what God has for you is in front of you. Thank you, baby. Ain't nothing going on behind you. Exactly. And we can't afford to reach back exactly for others. And you want to reach back for them. I know, Michael. I know you don't, but don't that make it's like you sometimes, especially when I hear my hair salon, it's like you want to pour into people so much. It's like you want to give them all the knowledge that you have acquired, and it's you want them to take the knowledge and run with it and appreciate it. And it's like you don't want them to make the same mistakes that you made. But everybody got to walk their own path. Right. Neuropathy is called. uh, it sounds like neuropathy. Like, yeah, like, it's like tingling. It's like, it feel it feel like, it feel like my feet have its own temperature because like it feels like my feet is sweating on their own, but I'm not sweating. Like up here, I'm fine. I'm not cold, anything. I mean, I'm not it's not tingly or anything. It's just from under my calves down. Yeah. And it just started. It's just something that just started. Like a burning type of feeling. Yes. 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 Thank you. Right. Thank you, baby. Hey, Tremaine, how you doing, baby? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. You know, Christopher, actually, I don't. But I have so much pink because I used to have a company called Pink. Right. And I have so much pink. It's like, what I'm going to do with all this pink? I said, I'm going to have to start wearing my pink again. Okay. And it's not like pink is my favorite color. It is not. It's not. It's just so happened that was when I had my company, one of the things you had to do was wear pink. And everybody got to wear what they wanted to wear, but you had to wear pink. Yeah, you had to promote pink by wearing pink. That was part of the business. Yes, I appreciate you. But no, people think that's my favorite color, and it is not. It's not. Thank you. Hey, Summer. Thank you, baby. Yes. Stay focused and just pray for them. Yes. Thank you, baby. I know. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. I try to do things that uplift me, and while I'm uplifting me, I hope it uplifts you too. That's why I enjoy making the videos. It brings me back to my hair show days when it was just exciting and fun. I mean, the hair industry 30, 40 years ago was just so exciting to me, and I loved it. I loved it. I didn't care nothing about the business side of it or anything. I just loved it. Hey, lady. Thank you, baby. Yeah, I just loved the hair industry, and it offered so much, and it covered everything. The hair industry covered the nails, it covered makeup, eyebrows, it didn't cover massages back then, but it covered pedicures and everything. And you did it because you had the love for it, the passion for it. And that's what we did. It just have changed over the years, and everybody went into their little seclusion, and they didn't want to work for somebody and everything, when they didn't realize you was always working for yourself. You was learning from everybody else. You benefited being in a salon with other people because of what you learned, how somebody hold the curling irons, how somebody started their braids, new techniques on how to get something done. That's the benefit of building a community. And that's the same way on social media. Okay, on social media, you're building a community. You're building a community of like-minded people, but not that you got to be doing what they're doing. Everybody have the same goal, and in with having the same goal, you're lifting each other up. But you can learn from other people in your community. You can go to their page and learn something. You might learn how to bake a cake over here. You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it like grandma. So you might have to go to grandma page. Not my page. I'm grandma. You can't learn how to cook nothing over here. But you get the point. You can't learn how to cook nothing over here. Okay, I must was outside cutting wood too long because I miss all the cooking part. Yeah, that wasn't me. My sister can cook. I can't cook. I can do everything else. I can cut wood. I can bring oil in. I can do the coal. I can do your hair. But fix your plate. No. Nah, I can't do that one. I can order you something though. I'm good on the phone. I can order you. I can tell you what every restaurant around here sell. But no, you don't want to ask me to fix your plate because nah. Nah. And not that any of my family members want me to bring a pan of anything to the cookout. Nothing. And I'm a miracle Whip girl too. But all of us have something to add to the pot. Okay? All of us have something to add to the pot. And when you keep on stirring the pot, you get a little bit out of it, right? You get a little bowl out of it. You might not like everything in the bowl, but you can sip on it a little bit. You'll learn a little bit. And that's what it is about the community of social media. That's what we are building by going live on social media is building the community. Like I can have a conversation with Maria and company. I can have a conversation with Linda Lewis. Good afternoon, you. I'm okay. And you go, thank you. I appreciate you, baby. Yeah, thank you. My sister died in her 40s because of a lupus. Really, lupus are hard because we already had right, right, right. Lupus, and I didn't know because for most likely I know when I got diagnosed with lupus and a couple of other things that somebody in your family had it. Okay, what happens is, like your grandma, she didn't really go to the doctor a lot. Auntie and really didn't go to the doctor a lot. We did a whole lot of things to make ourselves feel better. That's why it's always a big joke in the community about ginger ale. Okay, ginger ale made everything feel better. Now get some ginger ale and go lay down, or take 2 aspirins and lay down. And we didn't go to the doctor a lot, so a lot of things that we should be able to go in our family history and see, we can't because Big Mama didn't go to the doctor. She ain't had time. Like I tell people all the time, one of the reasons my grandma had a stroke because we didn't know that she was cutting her medicine in half to make it stretch. Okay, to make those things stretch. And I hope we are not coming back to those times that people can't afford their medicine and stuff like that. One of my shots are $10,000 a month for lupus. $10,000 a month. Yeah, it would be no way. Hey, baby, it would be no way that I would be able to afford it right now, this time in my life. Okay, but I can speak it. I can speak it. Okay, you never know what can happen, right? Hey, Italy. Hey, sweetie, how you doing, baby? Right, and that's to go. My sister have fibromyalgia, and that just let you know, like in my family, in this new generation of us that goes to the doctor, we find out so many. It's too many people in my family that either have fibromyalgia, some type of disorder with the some type of autoimmune that they might not put a label on, but it's too many people in the family. So with lupus and the other thing, I'm positive for the JOR1 antibody, and that's too long to explain. You would have to look it up. But my grandmother hands used to peel, her hands, her elbows, and her feet. It used to peel like a snake. Like she could just take it and peel her hands off and peel her skin off. And she used to wear gloves because the same thing. When I cough in public, people look. I could be going to the hospital because my feet hurt, but when they start hearing me cough, the attention turns from my feet or whatever I'm at the hospital for to my coughing. Okay, I have to explain to the whole spill and everything like that for to get the attention back to whatever I'm going to the hospital for at that time. And the same thing is that a lot of the older people can't. They'll say, Uncle Mike, oh, he died of a heart attack, or so and so. He had blood pressure problems or something like that. Okay, over here I need you to tap the screen because they putting the puzzle up. So if you could just tap 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 tap, I appreciate it. I'm sorry, that's why it went blank. If you could tap 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 on the screen right here, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So they know, right? I appreciate it. They have, I guess it's something that they do to check in. Yes, if you could tap that screen, I appreciate it. Just tap, tap, tap. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I guess that's something social media. Back in the day, I don't know if they still look, you hear me? God, that's one of the things that make me sound old, right? Back in the day, you used to could come on social media and just have the phone going, and you could be doing something else, or you could even be asleep. I don't think they allow you to do that anymore because it's different interactions that you have to do to keep it going. Like they want the engagement. Like for me, I don't mind people looking, like 50 people looking and they're not saying nothing. I don't mind them looking, but social media wants you to either tap the screen. Social media wants you to leave a comment. Social media wants you to do something to say that you're in the house. That's what social media wants you to do. For me, I understand because I can get something to drink and I can stroll through and not say anything, and I understand, but that's not the direction social media going in no more, because like I said, remember, this is $1 billion business, and in order for these companies to pay for advertisement, they want proof that people are really watching these content creators, that people are really watching these lives. And the only way that they can have proof of that is by you tapping the screen. The only way they can have proof of that is by you leaving a comment, because like I said, no matter what, we might get on here for fun, we might get on here for enjoyment, but this is a business to the people that own all this stuff with social media and stuff, because they're going after the advertisement dollars. They're spending money to put a product in front of you. So some people might see a commercial. When you stroll up, you might see an advertisement, and in order, and this just right. That's how they get paid. Okay. So say if Coca-Cola came over here, and say if one of the social media platform said, okay, Coca-Cola, to run your advertisement over here, we gonna charge you $50 million, and Coca-Cola gonna say, what? 50 million? And you're going to say yes. They're going to say, I'm going to charge you $50 million. And Coca-Cola going to say, well, what am I going to get out that $50 million? Well, we're going to put you in front of 200 creators that have over 200,000 followers. So we're going to guarantee you that this many people is going to see your advertisement. And then just say, for instance, example, Coca-Cola going to say, how you going to do that? Well, we after the end of the month, we're going to give you a spreadsheet and analytics, and we're going to show when you came to Sheila page, this person tapped 400 times. This person tapped 500 times. This person left a heart, or this person, they're going to need something to show those metrics. Like everything is for a reason. We might not know the reason. Hey, Shirley, thank you, boo. How you doing? We might not know the reason, but everybody got to show proof of something. Okay? Everybody have to show proof of something. When you're trying to get people to spend their money, you got to show them what they're spending their money on. Okay, you have to show them, and if that company said, well, I'm gonna advertise right here on Sheila's page, and Sheila have this many people going through there. Okay, Sheila have this many people going through there. She have say 80,000 people subscribing over here. Out those 80,000 people, 50 came in the room, but when they came in the room, right, Carol? We have to go back to, right. We have to go back to that this is a business. And if I'm going to spend money on this business, I got to show you when somebody's coming to Sheila's room that they're tapping, they're looking, they're listening, they're staying there longer than 1 minute, 2 minutes. Okay? We started off as this being fun, but when they put monetization on everything, right, Renee? When they put monetization on everything, now you got to show some things. You have to show some things, especially when anything that's making money. Right, baby, Delaney, right? You got to show that this is making some money. And you got to put the proof You got to put the proof there. How you going to put the proof there? You're going to put the proof there because now they saying you got to tap. Now you're going to put the proof there. They said, Sheila, you've been on, I don't even know, 30 minutes. You've been on 30 minutes. You got 5,000 taps. Now they starting to tell you how many taps you need, right? Now they starting to say, you got 5,000 taps. We need you. That's not a lot. We in 30 minutes, we need you to get 20,000 taps. We need you to get 30,000 taps. And I understand. You know, when I first started, it was fun. Okay, when I first started, it was fun. But then I had to go back to what I know. I didn't ran right. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, baby. I never mean to mess up anybody's name. Yeah, when I first started, it was fun. Okay. Then when you start getting into the business part of it, when you getting thank you, baby. Howdy. Thank you, baby. When you start getting into the business part of it, okay, yeah. I understand. For all of us that have owned a business before or been self-employed before, you know, we have to go back to what we know. What we know. The same thing if you was a hairstylist. Okay, you am a hairstylist. You want to get a blow dry curl. Okay, for me, you had to get your hair shampooed when you came to my salon. It wasn't coming in there with your hair already shampooed. I don't even know what products you use and everything. And I'm talking about for me. That was my personal thing. So when you came in, I had to figure out what kind of prices I was to charge for what. Okay, it takes me 45 minutes to do a shampoo and blow dry curl. What am I time? What is my time worth? That wasn't up for you to decide. That was up for me to decide. What is my time worth? And then you go into what you're spending on products, the time that it takes you, the time that it takes you, the water that it takes you. You're standing up on your two feet, okay? Electric, gas, water. That's what supposed to go into what you charging somebody, okay? And that's the same thing with social media, okay? What is my time worth, okay? When you come in, thank you, baby. Thank you, sweetie. Yes. What am I worth? Okay. Thank you, baby. Thank you. And that's how you make your prices on what is your time worth. And I can't judge what's your time worth. I can't judge that. But social media, they're judging it. They're judging your time is worth 10,000 taps. They're judging your time is worth a thumbs up. They're judging your time is worth any gift that you send. Okay, they're judging your time is, okay, this creator says they have 200 followers. Okay, out those 200 followers, is 1% actually active with them, is 2% active with them, is 10% active with them. So then if a brand came along, say I'm doing makeup, say if Mac came along and said, look, I'm gonna give you $20 if you do a video for me. Now the old person might say, oh my goodness, Matt came along and they're gonna give me $20. Okay? The old person, the business person gonna say, oh, thank you for taking a look at me, but this is my price. Yeah, I have 200,000 followers here. Out my 200,000 followers, I can show you by my analytics that 10% comes through on a daily basis. Yes, they come and watch me. Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah. So this is going to be my price, and for this price, thank you. For this price, I'm going to um I'm going to charge this amount of money. And with this amount of money, this is what I'm going to give you. I'm going to put you in front of my 10% that comes daily for 1 week. And that's my price. But if you don't know any better, you're like, oh my goodness, they gonna give me $20. Right? Right, Carol? Hey, Heavenly. Right. Hey, WS. Wow. There was a lady on social media just ate all hot food, and now she's a billionaire. She quit her job on social media. She ate all hot food? What you mean? Hot food. Hey, baby. Yes. Hey, baby. Right. Hey, sweetie. Who, me, D? Thank you, sweetie. Yes. WS. There was a lady. Huh. Even 10 people buy a product worth 10. Right. 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 Exactly. Spicy food. Oh, she ate. But I wonder how her health is going to be. She ate all spicy food. Ew. I love spicy food now. Love Jamaican food, Caribbean food. Yes. Indian food. You talking about some spice. Yes. I couldn't eat it every day. But I used to have one of them stomachs that yes. Yes. That was the whole point. And so many, I love the ones that share their experience. I love the ones that say they came on social media and they was living out their car and now they're walking into their home. They came in and by creating content. Yes, by creating content. Yes, by looking into their life. It changes people. It have changed people's lives. Yes, social media have opened doors that we wouldn't even know you could walk through. Yes, I really do. I could eat Jamaican food and jerk chicken, everything. I just can't eat it like that no more. I love it though, and I used to love the spicy, what they call them, Polish sausages. I love them. I mean the hot ones. Yes. Thank you, Linda. Thank you for coming in, Justice. I appreciate you. Thank you, Supreme. Thank you. Keep tapping that screen for me. I appreciate you. If y'all can get y'all daily hot meat, I would love that. Thank you. If I could get them thumbs up, some hearts to the side, I would love it. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Hey, Ada. Thank you, baby. Thanks, Big Lou. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Yes. Y'all could be anywhere and y'all just spend a little time with me. Yes. Thank you. But content creator points required. Content creators points required 100. 100. How do you get 100 points? I don't know because I'm still new, so I'm learning. So yeah, just keep tapping the screen for me because I don't know how it says I need 100 points. Live, what's up? Enter live greeting tips. Okay. Rules. 500. I don't know. I don't know if I can do that yet. I'll see. I'll wait on that. The older people is something new to social media before the younger, and the new generation is nothing. This is their time. Yeah, this is their time. Exactly. Hey, Tara. Thank you, baby. Right. So I tell people all the time, I'm not quick on a cell phone like the young people. My granddaughter, I could tell her, I was like, I need so and so. My granddaughter, come over here. There you go, grandma. Yes. Now my son will come over here. Okay, mom. Like I asked, I had to laugh at my son, at myself. I told my son, I was like, the phone's so dark. What happened? He was like, Mom. I was like, he just pushed the button and made the. I thought something was happening. I was like, I was getting mad at the phone. I was like, oh man, I'm not buying another phone. Blah 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 blah. And he was like, you got the light off on the phone, Mom. Right? I don't know, cause it was I don't know, Maria, because who left that in the comment that this lady was on social media, Saunders did, and said she was eating all spicy food and now she's a billionaire. I don't know who that is. Hey David. Hey sweetie. Thank y'all for coming back. Keep tapping that screen for me. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Yeah, but Beloved, she was one of the first ones because I didn't even know about Mukbang or any of that until Beloved. Yes, so she introduced that to me. Yeah, I didn't know anything about Mukbang, or I didn't like seafood either or anything. Well, I still don't like seafood, but I didn't know anything about that world. I didn't know anything about that world. You know, at the fair, they used to have somebody that who could eat the most hot dogs or who could eat the most pies or something. But something as on the level of Beloved and stuff with social media and Mukbang, I didn't know people did that. That's why I said social media opens you up to so many things. What's gonna happen? I'm sorry, babe. I gotta go run and get the charger. Ooh. Sorry, y'all. I always end up being longer than I anticipated. And my iPhone, it's like it doesn't stay charged a long time. It's like I always got to put that on the charger. What do my Yes, Saint. Um, I know I couldn't eat spicy food like that every single day. Mm-mm. I'm a rice girl. I could eat rice every day, but I shouldn't. But I could. What y'all having for lunch? What y'all doing healthy today? Hey, Fifi. I haven't heard the name Fifi in a while. Had a best friend, Fifi. Mm-hmm. Competitive eating. Thank appreciate you. I appreciate everybody to take a few minutes out their day, because you could be anywhere, right? You could be anywhere, okay? And you just spending a little bit of time with me. I appreciate it. And what I'm hoping I would encourage you to go after your goals. I originally got on here on social media. I was too sick. I couldn't do nothing else. When I originally got on social media, they didn't have the coughing under control. I was on high doses of prednisone. I couldn't do anything that I used to could do and love doing. So I had to find a different avenue. It might take me a little longer, but I'm gonna get there. And with all the lupus and stuff going on, my husband, he's 78 years old, he was still working. So my desire was to get on here and retire my now 78-year-old husband, right? Right. It's dinner time there. That's my original reason for getting on social media. I did not realize, I had no idea how much social media offer. You know, from being an affiliate to Amazon, any of those product lines, to being a content creator, it just offer you so much. And then I didn't even know they had different platforms, because when I first started, only thing I knew was Twitter and Facebook. That's all I knew. I didn't know about anything else. I didn't know little people like me could get on YouTube. I didn't know. And if I didn't know, a lot of other people didn't know. My thing is, I always been in a job or a profession that I use my hands. Okay? When I started off, I was a hairstylist. I used my hands. Then I opened a shoe boutique. I used my hands and my feet for that. Okay? Then I started driving tour buses. I used my hands. Okay? Then I got hurt again. And I was at home for a while. Then I opened a taxi cab company. And I opened a taxi cab company for my oldest son. And as y'all know, he passed away in 2019. Okay? Then I was like, what am I going to do? Okay? What am I going to do now? You know, I had to refine myself. So then when I started finding myself, I found myself on social media. Okay? Then I said, okay, it was this big mouth girl. I tell people the story all the time. Big mouth girl was coming on Facebook. Big loud girl. She wasn't big, but she was a loud mouth girl. And I tell people all the time, that girl was Peach McIntyre. And she stopped saying that if you're at home, you need some money, you need to get on social media. And I was like, what is this child? Some reason she kept on showing up in my feed. I was already sad about my son. I was trying to get myself together, and I didn't even know I was in a cloud. But for some reason, her big mouth kept coming through the cloud that I was in, that I didn't even know I was walking in. Okay? I was walking in the cloud. And most people, we didn't talk about depression or anything like that in my family. We was always taught that you work through it, you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. And so I didn't even know I was in a depression mode. I didn't even know I was walking in the cloud until I started seeing some light. And then when I started seeing some light, I kept on walking and walking. And I ended up on social media. Okay? When I started seeing the light, I started like, oh my goodness. All these years that passed, it seemed when something dramatic happens like that to you, it always seemed like last week. It seemed like this happened last week. It was always last week. So that's why I tell people, you never know where you need to get a message from. You never know where you can get uplifted from. You never know where you can get that push from. You never know what stirs up the pot Okay, and it's just like a pot of soup. It takes a whole lot of ingredients to make that pot of soup. Okay, and it took a little bit of everything to get grandma going. Okay, then when you get going, then you find out, okay, I don't really care for that. Let me try this. Let me try something new. But you always can add more ingredients to the pot, right? And that's what building up your community is. It's adding pieces to your pot. It's adding ingredients to your soup. So then I came on and I said, oh, ain't nobody gonna watch me. What grandma gonna do? What I can do? Then I had to go back to some things that I already knew how to do. I already know how to do some hair. I already know how to do some nails. I do some makeup. I know how to do a little bit of everything. So I start taking the ingredients to the pot and I start stirring it up. Then they got things all on social media to help you with your pot of soup. You can go anywhere. You got all these apps that can help you do everything and perfect everything. Now it might take grandma a little longer to get the pot of soup going, to get it to taste better. So then I had to go and get some salt and pepper. That's when the salt and pepper is the filters and all the things that the filters can do. Then I had to get some salt and pepper and but then I wanted to spice stuff up. So I had to go back in my wardrobe and get some of my clothes that I could still fit and spicing those up. Then I had to start going back to the hair store again. So I had left them things behind. I left those things behind when I was walking in the cloud. But grandma out the cloud now. Here I am. I'm here. I'm going to do what I can do. And what I can do might not be what you do. It might not be something you like. Okay? All right? It might not be what you would do. But this is what grandma do. So my pot is still being stirred. And every time you stir it, I need you to come back and hit that screen and give me some hearts. I need you to come back and give me a thumbs up. I need you to leave in the comments. Keep going, grandma. You can do it. Okay? I need you, when you see my videos, put in the comments, keep going, grandma. You can do it. And if I can do it, that means you can do it. Okay? I'm no better than anybody else, right? If I can do it, you can do it. And that's all I be telling my nieces and my nephews and the grandkids and everybody. If grandma can do it, I can do it. Now, you ain't going to do it like grandma. And grandma can't do it like you. But this is my way, okay? Right. You got to keep stirring up the pot. And right now, the pot is social media. The pot is social media. The pot that's getting stirred up is social media. You know why? Because the government want a little part of the pot too, right? Right? They sticking their hands in the pot. So you know the pot is getting juicy. It got some meat and potatoes in it. Okay? To get your bowl of it, you got to make some videos. To get your bowl of it, you got to go live. To get your bowl of it, you might have to do affiliate marketing. To get your bowl of it, you might have to add some cheese. So you might have to do a little bit of everything. But you going and you getting your bowl of the soup. Your bowl of the soup in social media, it might not be TikTok, it might not be Facebook, it might not be YouTube. You find yours. And if you really got a big bowl, you might have to put all of them in the pot to get what you want to get. But I tell you, go into different groups, go into different people pages, and go see what's in the pot so you can see what you got to add. Okay? You might have to go meatless. You might have to go meatless until you figure out what's your meat. Okay? Right. You might have to go meatless. And then when you get your meat, you put your meat in the pot and say, then you get on your page and say, here I am. I'm here. This is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to act. This is what I'm going to talk about. And that'll work for you. Okay? That might be works for you. But right now, this is what grandma can do. Right? This is my meat and potatoes. Okay? And I didn't even come on here to stay a whole hour and 30 minutes, right? But I just wanted to come and tell you, hit that button. If you don't know what else to do, you might not be a people person. Okay, so you might get up there and you have to really redesign. I'm gonna make this wig in a few minutes. I'm gonna use this color because I've been saying I'm gonna do it all weekend, but the grandbaby was here. It's a lady that comes on social media, and I wish I knew her name like that. Next time I come on, I'm gonna know her name like that. She stand up there all day and shows young school how to use Marcel curling irons. Old school. You hear the click, click, click. You hear the click, click, click. On the old school, know what the click of Marcel irons sound like. It don't sound like the C curve curler irons. It don't sound like a flat iron. The sound of a Marcel sounds totally different. You can hear a Marcel curling iron from all the way on the other side of the room. It sounds different. So you found what works for you. What works for you. And that's what you do. Right. It takes courage. Right. It takes courage. And the biggest thing is, as mama, as grandma, as big mama, you can't tell the little kids that do it anyways, even when they scared, and you won't do it. You can't give them courage and you don't show it. You have to show it too. Okay? They're gonna be looking. Believe me. My granddaughter go in a minute and say, "That's my grandma. That's my grandma. That's my grandma." Okay? It takes courage. You can do it. And some of us, um, even if you're scared, you have to do it because some of us we don't have another choice out there. Especially if you're on disability or anything, and you can't get out like you used to and try to find something. A lot of people, income, social security, disability is not enough. It's not enough with the price of groceries and everything. They need another income. They need another income. That's just the truth. You have people that's waiting in line at the food banks and everything, and they have live in nice homes and cars, and they still need some help. It's nothing wrong with some help, and this is a way to help yourself. Get on social media. It's something. They have people that on social media that shows you how you can make money on an app in just a day. Something like DoorDash. Like DoorDash have it. You turn on the app, you're gonna make some money. They have right from your home. It's too many ways to make money right from your home. It's too many ways. It's no excuses. This is the time, honey, of no excuses. It's something for you. You just gotta find it. You just gotta find it. And it might not be what I'm doing. You might not want to do that. You might not want to share a piece of you. But it's something that you can do, right? Hey, baby. I appreciate you, baby. Ready for I thank you. Thank you. Big hugs to you, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate your support. I appreciate everybody's support that came through today. I fulfill my obligation today. Thank you, Stephanie. My obligation was to go live every single day. Okay. And I'm 1 day behind because I didn't go live yesterday. So my objective is to go live every single day for the next 30 days. And then at the end of the 30 days, we're going to go in our analytics and see how live really helped our account. Okay? Thank you, baby. You have a good one. I'll be back on tomorrow. Right. I'll be back on. I might come back on later tonight, right, to make up for what I didn't do yesterday. Yeah, and yeah, I'm hungry too now. Yes. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. 40%. Nothing. No. Go live one more day. To pass your highest. Try following viewers to build lower. Try following viewers. Okay. Thank you. All right, baby. Thank you. Yes. They didn't know who you was. I met Saint on social media. I can tell you the first 5 people that supported me on social media. That was Saint, that was Lawrence, that was Nene, that was Chloe, and that was Lion's Pride. Those 5 people start supporting me immediately. Yeah, we matched. And so those 5 people, they the ones that taught me about moderators and stuff like that. So I appreciate them. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you so much. I meet people outside now when I go somewhere, and they be like, "Aren't you that lady?" And especially when they see my husband, they be like, "I know that was that 77-year-old man, so you wasn't too far away from him." Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The only thing about the fan make my eyes run, my nose run. I appreciate you. Thank you. Y'all come in before you leave. Can you tap that screen for me? Tap, 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 tap that screen for me. I appreciate it. We didn't get up to our 10,000 as we usually do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it before you leave. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. I appreciate it. Just keep tapping before I'm up to the 6. Try to get up to that 10. Thank you. I appreciate it. We talked about a lot of things, but hopefully what you leave with today is about, you know what? Hype yourself up. Hype yourself up to do the things you want to do. Hype yourself up to go after the things you want to go after. Hype yourself up to do those goals. You're never too old to make new goals, right? Who would have thought all this time I would have came back and I would be on social media? I have done so much other stuff, like hair salons, shoe boutiques, put on hair shows, traveled and everything. But now this is where I landed, okay? What? Boots on the ground, right over here. That's what I'm doing. So now I got to hype myself up to try this different venture. And this venture is called social media. So just keep on typing and tapping. And we're just going to grow and learn together. What I found out, I'm going to share it with you. And hopefully if you found out something, you'll come over here and share it with me, right? God bless you. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I appreciate you, baby. All right. Thank you. All right. Okay. So I am SheilagreenHall, a lupus warrior, and I'm going to get off here and make some videos. I've told your grandma you were going to be on social media. Grandma wouldn't even know what exactly. Like for real, like Lewis can because he's legally blind, he can see it, but he don't see all like y'all talking and stuff, especially since he cannot hear y'all. So it's kind of hard to explain to him. Like when he look at this phone, he sees me because I'm big on the phone. I'm reflecting back to myself. And y'all words are at the end. So it's kind of hard to explain to him exactly what's going on. But when he goes to work, they be like, "We seen you, Mr. Lewis. We seen you." He be like, "You seen me?" And he was like, and he'll call me and say, "Sheila, they said they see me." I said, "I know, boo. That's the power of social media." Right. They see you, sweetie. Yes. I'm not young, baby. Grandma can't crip walk. Grandma can't do it. Look, with my cane, it wouldn't be Snoop kind. Look, you didn't think I knew who Snoop was? Yes, I do. Yes. Look, I'm just trying to get the circulation to go now. Thank you. I know. I'm gonna make me some lemon and ginger too. I haven't did it in a long cucumber. No, cucumber and lemon. Right. Yes. Because they said now the watermelon I did get was so sweet, but I'm not getting the ones with the seeds anymore. It was just too many seeds. It was too much. Yeah. It took away from the watermelon. Thank you, sweetie. Look, but I'm gonna get off here now. Once you get talking, time really flies, right? It does. Yes. Malcolm Jamal. Are you kidding me? From the Bill Cosby show? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, Yvonne. I'm going to have to look that up. They said it was a drowning accident. On vacation. Oh my goodness. Oh. I am sorry to hear that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm just here. I didn't hear about it. I don't even watch the news that often because I'm too busy doing stuff. But that was Malcolm Jamal. Yes. I'm going to have to take a look at that. Oh, I'm sorry. He was 54. Oh, man. Unbelievable. Oh, man. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, sweetie. He drowned off of Costa Rica. Oh, man. Who was he? Okay, baby. I'm going to get ready to get off here. This is not my time. Yeah. This is my time. I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. I'm going to look it up. Yes. Thank you, sweetie. Costa Rica. Oh, my goodness. The only thing about you have to, with makeup, anywhere that you have wrinkles, anywhere that you have creases, it's different when you're doing, oh, that's my husband calling. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. He ready for me to come get him. Okay, real quick. Hubby ready. Okay. Anywhere that you have wrinkles, anywhere where you have creases or anything, you have to think about it. When you're doing a video or you're doing a photo shoot, you're not moving your face. You're not doing your face. You can use all kinds of gadgets to make everything smooth. You're not using your face. When you're in daily living, in public, you're using your face. You're smiling, you're crying, you're making all kinds of movements. So you're going to have those lines. When you're taking a picture, you can filter it, you can brush it, you can do all that things. You can do all those things to make your face straight. You're not going to walk around with taping your face back to get the lines out. It's a video. It's a video. It's a filter. It's airbrush. It's pictures. That's what they do to pictures like that. But when you're walking around in real life and you're talking, you're going to have the lines. You're going to have the creases because you are moving your face. It's no way to avoid that. Now, what you can do is, of course, anything that you want to pop out, you go lighter. Anything that you want to sink in, you want darker. So when you're doing this, you're going under here. You'll notice this is darker. This is lighter. This is darker because I want this to be more defined. I want this to be more defined. When you want your nose to be more defined, what do they say? They want you to contour here. And then what you do, you'll put lighter here because you want this to pop out, but you might want your nose to seem thinner. You want this part to pop out because it's sinking in. So what do you do here? You make this lighter, and then you might contour here because you want that jawline to sink in to pop this part out. It's the same thing. It's nowhere. Yes, not at all. AKA, hey, sweetie, thank you, baby. Right, thank you. Right. So it with any of those, when you're taking pictures, when you're doing videos, you see people do all kinds of things for their picture. They want my husband saying, Siri, tell my wife to call me. It's showing me what he's saying. Okay, because I'm gonna have to get off live. So that's all that. When people taking pictures, all of this is taped up. If that's the video that they want to show, okay, it's what they show and what they're not showing. It's only a 15-second video, a 30-second video. That's all it is. Yes, I appreciate it. But look, I gotta go. Husband is calling. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every last one of you. I am SheilagreenHall, a lupus warrior. Don't forget to turn on your notification and come on with me. Have some conversation. We talk about everything, baby. Just do it and do it anyways. You only get one life to live. Do it anyways, baby. Just do it anyways. Bye. My husband probably said, bye, sweetie. See y'all later. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Okay. I'll be calling. Yeah.